everyone, my name is Chloe and welcome to another TGI Friend Day. So today we have somebody who I don't even know how I discovered you, but she is like the most hidden gem on YouTube. I'm claiming that right now. If you don't know Rachel, you are missing out. So I will definitely link her because you have got to check her out. She does so many recommendation videos, vlogs, like her reading style, I feel like is somewhat similar to mine, except again, you're a little more flexible in things. So I'll just stop talking. Rachel, you go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm gonna blush now because I turn red really easily. My channel is It's Rachel C, and I read mostly contemporary romance. I branch out a little bit, but at heart, I'm still a contemporary reader.
Yeah. So have you always been a reader?
Oh yes. I remember. Well, I have an older sister who's a reader as well. She's 3 years older than I am. And I remember little, just like us in the car, we had our books all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you still read in the car? I get car sick if I read in the car.
Sometimes I can.
Yeah.
It's not all the time anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Because I remember doing that as a kid too. And now I'm like, I would have the worst headache if I tried to do that.
Yeah.
Especially sitting in the back seat. Nope.
Yeah. Oh, no, not in the back seat.
Yeah. So were you always a contemporary fan? Like, what did you start on? What books or series or things like really stand out to you in your early reading hood?
Mostly the Magic Attic Club books.
I've never heard of those.
There were.
Do you know?
I want to say they came out in I think it was like a few different authors.
Oh, okay.
I want to say they came out in the 80s. There was probably 50 or 60 different.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Awesome. That is fun though. I like the Babysitter's Club and stuff, like all of those books that are like hundreds of books long. Like I feel like that doesn't happen anymore, really.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you see like Percy Jackson and like the fantasy series that go on 7, 8, 9, 10 books, but like these serial books that go on forever and ever, I don't feel like that happens anymore.
Yeah. Maybe we just don't know about it.
That's true. That's true. We are also not tween girls anymore.
I hope they still happen.
I hope they do. If not, we've got some great ones for today's youth to fall back on.
Yes.
Yeah. So part of the reason that, actually, when I messaged you and was like, I have got to have this girl on TGI Friend Day, is when you were talking about, what was that show on Discovery Kids? The
Endurance.
That was so good. I'm trying not to get loud because my daughter's asleep across the hall, but that was so good.
It was.
And all of those shows, like Bug Juice, do you remember that?
Yes.
And all of those shows were just so good.
They tried to redo that one a couple of years ago, and it was so.
Yeah.
Maybe it's again just because I don't understand.
Maybe because I'm not a 12-year-old.
But yeah.
Like, do you know? Can you watch Endurance anymore?
Is there? I don't know.
Because I want to. I want to badly.
Yeah.
If is it really that good? Probably not. Maybe I should
probably not.
Leave it in the past. Leave it in the past.
But like stuff that they were doing, be like, that's so cool. Now I'm like, oh, we could do that.
I know. Especially I grew up in Kansas, and so I'm like this little person who has prairies and fields all around, and I'm like, they're going to the coolest places, doing the coolest things. But
yeah.
So how did you get into contemporary romance?
It probably started with YA contemporary. Sarah Dessen is one of my all-time favorites.
I actually just read this, What Happened to Goodbye. This one is not that good, but Sarah Dessen, I really like her.
The Truth About Forever was my first one.
Okay.
I got it from our junior high library.
Yep.
I don't use the library as much as I used to, apparently.
Yeah. Book buying is addicting.
It is.
And this booktube, not helpful. Do you read YA contemporary now?
Not as much.
Yeah.
Just normally just from authors that I already know I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
do you do TBRs?
Yes, but I don't make myself stick to them.
Yeah. Yes, but why?
I challenge myself to not stick to them.
Yeah. Yeah. It is hard.
Because then it's just stressful.
It is. It is. But so how do you pick what you're going to read next?
I have my TBR jar
Okay.
for when I get stuck. I can just dig it.
Yeah.
But mostly, I have my TBR shelf separate, and I just cover by it.
Do you,
By
yeah.
yeah,
Based on mood.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I have thought about doing a TBR jar or something, but I've done like different things like that, like having my husband pick and stuff. And then I'm like, not that one. Next. And so I'll
Yeah.
just keep picking until I pick something I want, which then
That's
perfect.
why I copied Riley at Riley Marie and did
Uh-huh.
the tropes or
Yeah.
cover elements or something like that instead of the actual book,
Yes, that's a great
because I
idea.
knew that I wouldn't want to do it if I picked a certain book out.
Well, and like what I just read something, I can't remember. Oh, it was The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. And I had like
Uh-huh.
super high expectations for it. And it just let me down. It was a 3-star
Yeah.
book. It was fine. It wasn't that bad. But then after I read that, I was like, I've got to read like an old reliable YA. And so
Hmm.
I don't think I could ever like strictly TBR read or anything like that because
Oh
it's like
no.
I
No.
very it depends how what the last book was like
Yeah.
for what I'm going to pick next. But so what are some of your favorite tropes?
Ooh, fake dating,
Yeah.
always. I
Yeah.
don't know why. It's so awkward to think about in real life,
Yeah.
but it works in the books.
Yeah.
Um, that's really the only one that I know of. I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
that's got it. Sign me up.
Yeah. Do you have any other like
Everything.
buzzwords, like not necessarily tropes, but like if this is about X, Y, or a
I like
circus, then I'm gonna read it or
I like when there's music or
okay.
musicians,
Yes.
but not necessarily rock star romances. I don't like when they're like big and famous,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. You've read Behind the Bars, haven't you, by Brittany C.
Yes.
Cherry? So
Yeah.
good.
It's
So
one of my
good.
favorites last year.
So good. I still think that
Yeah.
is like her best. Have you
Hmm.
read like The
Me
Wreck of the
too.
Bus and stuff?
No, the only other ones are the Eleanor and Gray and Landon and Shay,
Uh,
and then the Gravity one I read,
okay.
but I
The
haven't
Wreckage of
continued
Us,
with
I
the
think.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Wreckage of Us is a rock star romance and it's like kind of YA, like completely YA, so it's okay.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. Are there any tropes that you really don't like?
Uh, Mostly ones that are in fantasy. I'm not the biggest fantasy
Yeah.
reader.
Yeah, me either. Just
So
because
I don't want the chosen one thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just recently read that Jennifer L. Armentrout one, and it was a chosen one, and I was like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
from the early 2010s, so
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Stuff just is not aging that well, which is
Yeah.
good. Like I feel like now we're a lot more like publishing has come a long way, so hopefully
Mhm.
stuff being written now will age better. But who are some of your favorite authors?
Oh Lord. Sarah Dessen
Yep,
is my YA queen for
yep,
all time.
yep.
Um, Cora Carmack is one of my favorite,
Okay,
mostly new adult, but she
yeah.
does have the fantasy YA
Oh, does she?
series. Yeah. It's unfinished. We're still waiting for that third one.
Okay,
And probably K.A. Tucker is up there as well.
okay, yeah. Have you read the whole Simple Wild series?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think of
So
the latest novella?
I thought it was like a good ending.
Yeah,
I'm kind of hoping she's done with them though.
yeah. At a
I
certain
don't know how
point,
much more she can put them through.
yes, seriously. And at a certain point, enough's enough.
Yeah.
And then, yeah,
I think
but I
there's a
like it.
spin-off book coming out.
About who?
Uh the girl that she thought he liked, the other pilot.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a book coming out about her.
Okay. Interesting. What do you wish there was more of in the publishing world? Is there anything that like a genre remix or representation or anything? Is there anything you feel like is kind of missing?
I forget who you did one of these with, and they said it's the stuff is out there. I wish it was more accessible,
Yes. Yes.
because anything you want, you can find it. It's just I wish it wasn't so hard to find.
Yes. I feel like
Traditionally published needs to broaden their horizon.
yes. Do you read mostly traditional or do you do indie?
Uh, it's mostly traditional,
Yeah.
but there is some indie in there.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like Kindle Unlimited has really broadened the world of publishing in general because you can find anything on Kindle Unlimited. Like,
Yes.
stuff you didn't even know you wanted, you can find on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
Do you journal? Like, do you do book journals?
Well, I have my reading journal, but it's just kind of a list of books and my rating and
I love watching bullet journal draw with me's or whatever, playing with me's, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But I don't do it.
Yeah.
I would like to. But
I tried for a while to do like readathon spreads, and I spent more time doing that than I did reading. So I was like, nah, let's not do that anymore.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of readathons?
I feel like I did.
Yeah.
And then like the past couple of months, I've just been like, I don't want to do any of these.
Well, I'm always curious with mood readers because I'm a mood reader too. And I love readathons. However, I find myself like very quickly burnt out on them. Where it's like I can do a few in a row and then I've got to just like read whatever I want because it's just it then becomes a TBR. So
yeah.
What is your DNF policy? Do you do it?
Oh yes, all the time.
You do? Even with books you own?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yes, I will not hesitate to unhaul a book.
Really? Gosh, I need to take lessons. Like, I don't know.
It took a long time to get there.
Yeah.
I used to not ever, if I start this book, I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah.
But it's a waste of time.
You're right. There are so many darn books. I don't know why I waste time. Yeah. So do you unhaul frequently?
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah. I do too, but not frequently enough. I need to be better.
I have like 4 bags waiting to go to Half Price Books.
Oh, really? Is that where you take most of them?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah. Sometimes I'll take them to the library, but
yeah, our library hasn't taken them at all since COVID.
Yeah.
And so that's where I used to, but then now
I do a lot of a set time and usually I'm at work, so.
Oh, yeah. What was your favorite book of 2020?
Oh, probably Behind the Bars.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Yeah, if you guys haven't read that, please do. It's so good.
I read it in like February and still in December when I was making my list, I was like, yep, that's going right at the top of it.
Yep. And I love the way she does like the combo of YA and adult.
Yeah.
I just think that is something we don't see enough. Like I would like more of that, I guess. Of that kind of combo and being able to like it's like she does a whole story of both and yet doesn't make it too long.
Yeah.
I
recently read a book where it was like that, where it was like a flashback, and I was like, "You're spending too much time."
Yes.
In the past.
Normally for me anyway, when it's like 2 timelines like that, there's one that I prefer over the other. But with hers, it's not. Yeah. What were some of your least favorites?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I try not to dwell on them. This year I'm keeping a list of the ones I DNF.
Okay.
But it's going to be a video at the end of the year, but
there you go. Do you keep a spreadsheet or anything?
No, it's just a page in my bullet journal or my reading journal.
Yeah. I'm like keeping a spreadsheet for the first time this year and it makes things a lot easier, but it's also like a little daunting.
Work.
Yeah. What are you currently reading?
I actually finished the Beverly Jenkins Destiny series yesterday and haven't picked anything up yet today.
Okay.
I was trying to get the filming done.
Within romance, what would you say? I mean, you could say contemporary, but like more specific, what is your favorite like subgenre? Is there one? Or like historical, contemporary, new adult, you know?
Probably an adult contemporary. The K.A. Tucker, the Daphne Perry, Corinne Michaels.
Yep.
That kind of, those are kind of
your
the ones that I'm stuck on right now.
Yes, yeah. Do you go through phases of like different genres?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Normally I'm a rom-com reader, but I've tried reading like 3 this month and I've been like, I'm not in the mood for this. Let's set it aside.
Interesting. Do you plan to do Chicklitathon? Have
I
you
don't
heard?
know about that one.
Oh, Chicklitathon. It's a good one. It's hosted by Sophie at All Things Equilateral. And by the time this
Uh-huh.
video goes out, it'll be the middle of it. It's the whole month of May. And there's normally like 5 prompts. Like it's pretty low key.
Uh-huh.
And the goal is just to read Chicklit, and it's so fun. I love it.
Maybe I will.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think she's released anything about it yet, but
Uh-huh.
it's a fun one. And like rom-coms for me are kind of like a palate cleanser. Like if I'm
Yeah.
having a lot of really bad stuff in a row, then I'll pick up a rom-com and it's always good. Always a
Yeah.
good spot. Well, are you ready for the rapid fire this or that?
Yes. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, I know. I every time I do these, I say I need to think of a different name because they're never rapid fire, but we're gonna go for it. Ebook, audiobook, paperback, or hardback?
Paperback.
Really? Is it?
I used to read ebooks all the time,
Yeah.
and then I bought an e-reader and nothing. Everything
So
I started, I'm like, no, I don't want to.
how did you do it? On your phone or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I would
I
read the Kindle app on my phone. And
oh
even trying that now, I'm like, no, this is not working.
yeah. So do you ever read audio or anything?
I do sometimes,
Mhm.
but
Almost always just with your eyes,
mhm.
paperback. That's awesome. Do you have any tips for focusing?
See, having it in a paperback helps me focus.
Yeah,
Because if it's on my phone, I'd be like, switch out to this, go to a different app or
100%.
whatever.
Yeah, I have the Kindle.
Audiobook, I always get distracted by whatever else I'm doing.
Okay, yeah. I have the Kindle Paperwhite, so I can't have any other apps, and that helps.
Uh-huh.
Buy or borrow?
Bye. That's bad.
I know, but especially like COVID, pre-COVID, I would definitely say borrow.
Uh-huh.
Post-COVID, now I'm paranoid they're going to take my library away
Yeah.
or stuff's going to like not be
Who
there.
had this book before me?
I
And
know. Yeah, yeah, I know. Quiet or background noise?
background noise. Usually I have YouTube playing.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like people's videos?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's interesting. I would get so distracted. But I think you can either focus in and do really good physical reading or you can't. And I think I'm the type
Yeah.
right now anyway that can. Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor. It's too hot.
Yeah. You're in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could be
Yeah.
outdoor for like a month a year.
It's too well. See, it's April and it's 83 degrees today.
Really?
Just yeah, yeah.
Wow. Where in
It's
Texas do you live?
East Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Meet your favorite author or your favorite character?
Author. I
Who
love
would it
going to
be?
book signings.
Who would it be? Do you know?
Well, at Book Bonanza, I've gone to Book Bonanza twice, so I've
Oh,
met
really?
Cora Carmack, I've met Devney Perry. Corinne Michaels is going to be on there because I
Yeah.
only just recently discovered her.
And
Um,
Book Bonanza's been canceled for 2021 too, hasn't it?
yeah,
Darn it.
yeah,
We were gonna go, it's the weekend of my daughter's birthday, and we were gonna go down
uh-huh,
there and make it fun, and then it got canceled. But
yeah,
yeah, 2022,
yeah.
I'll
So
see you there.
we're gonna try again.
Yep, there you go.
uh,
Book to film or book to TV adaptation?
I think I've only really watched book to film.
Really?
I don't know
Ha-
of any TV shows that
Have
were
you watched the
books.
Bridgertons?
I
Yeah.
haven't yet.
Are you interested?
Kind of, just because I read the book just to
Oh, you
see, so
did?
just to see what they did with it. I'm kind of interested, but and I want to support the
Yes,
adaptation,
yes, yeah.
but I just haven't yet.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Did you read or watch Big Little Lies?
No,
That's more of a
my
mini
I think
series.
my sister recommended that one to me,
Yeah,
but I haven't yet.
yeah. It's a good it's a it's a good book, and I thought the show was okay, but I know I'm
Uh-huh.
a minority. I think a lot of people love the show.
Yeah,
Classics or new releases?
new releases.
Backlist or new releases?
Oh, it's probably still new releases, but I am
Really?
trying to do better about backlist.
Again, booktube does not help.
Yes.
I would love to be a backlist reader, but then I want to
Yeah.
know what everybody else is talking about. So, and I want to do it before I get spoiled.
Hmm.
There's that. Friends to lovers or enemies to lovers?
Friends to lovers, probably more.
Agree.
do like some banter between enemies to lovers, but
well, that's where it's fun if it's like a playful friendship.
yeah, yeah.
To lovers. I like that. No new books or no rereading.
Oh, I don't reread, so
Don't? Wow. Not at all.
I wish I did. Like I
Yeah.
want to, but there's some that I'm worried about won't hold up.
Yep. And again, there's so many other books. It's hard. Standalones or series?
Both.
What do you feel like is the sweet spot for series? Like how long is too long?
Usually about 4 or 5 if they're different couples.
Okay.
I don't want more than 2 if it's one couple.
Oh, really?
I don't like trilogies when it's one couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you put in too much unnecessary if it's trilogy. 3 books on one couple. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Solo or book club?
Solo.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Really? What kind?
Yeah. English breakfast. A little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar. Perfect.
Okay. What's your favorite snack?
Ooh, I'm a salty snacker. So like chips or popcorn.
Yeah. Lately, I have been like having the worst craving for like Chex Mix or Gardettos or any of those mixes, but they're so dangerous because you feel like there's so many different things. I feel like I have to have a good serving of each thing.
Yeah.
And then I eat the whole bag and then I'm annoyed.
To make sure it's even. You gotta eat the whole bag.
Exactly. That makes sense. Well, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for chatting. Sorry for all the
Thank you for having me.
Issues. Yes. Everybody, if you don't know Rachel, I will link her down below. Please, please, please go check her out. She is wonderful and you will not regret it. So Rachel, thank you so much for joining me. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.